coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pam, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support, man. We out here, man. We out here. 33 years of prison stories, man. We out here pushing this pushing this positive message, trying to get it out there, trying to let these youngins know what's going on in the belly of the beast. Things going on in there every day that you don't want no parts of, so we trying to keep you out here. We trying to inform you. We trying to give you the proper information, the proper instructions. You understand? So that you can understand how good you got it out here. No matter how bad it's going, you literally got it good out here. If you in the free world, because you can always turn it around. Not so much in prison. Not so much, man. So big love to everybody who helped me push this message, everybody who helped me with this movement, everybody who lock in every day, everybody who talk about it, tell somebody about it, bring somebody else over to subscribe, turn somebody else on to this movement, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Can't stop, won't stop, man. It's 2024. We trying to get it. We trying to go up, 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 and spread this message worldwide, man. So salute to all the people too, man. They be hitting me from that follow this movement, man, from different countries and stuff, man. We got Africa, man. We got New Zealand. We got New Mexico. We got Canada. We got Australia. We got Ireland. We got Okinawa. Man, anybody I'm forgetting, y'all already know, man. I be overwhelmed to know that these people out here in these different places is watching. Big love to each and every one of y'all. New Mexico may be in the United States, but y'all know I'm geographically illiterate. But anyway, man, I just want to express my my gratitude for y'all following this movement and spreading the word in these other places, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on pushing this positive energy. TBP Nation, man, we out here, man. Big love to each and every one of y'all, man. Salute. Today, man, I may, y'all gotta let me know in the comments. I may start a series about this if y'all want to know more about it, because I know quite a few stories about these type of situations, man, which I call street beefs, man. It's like street beefs, man. When these jokers come in prison and already got beef before they get there, because it's something that's carrying over from the street. You know, you got a lot of dudes be locked up, man, and you know, when you locked up, you literally locked up. You know, your hands is cuffed, man. Your hands are tied. You can't do anything. So a lot of things be going on the street that if you was out there, you feel like you would have been involved in, you would have been active in. It was something that they would have got your attention, be it with your family, your loved ones, your peoples, whoever it is that you got some love for out on the street, man, and something happened to them out there. You know in your mind, if you was been on the street from the time that you left, this was somebody that you was associated with, that you would have been involved in that situation or either been with them when this situation went down. I've had situations like that myself, which I'll speak on later if need be. But yeah, man, I remember this incident that I want to talk about today alone. And like I say, it's so many about these incidents that I know of. It's just a matter of which ones come to my head. This one comes to my head at this time. But I remember this dude, man, he got locked up, man. He was a little, to my understanding, he had a little petty drug charge or whatever. He ain't had no whole lot of time. I don't even think it was double digits, under 10 years. But he got locked up. But the problem was, he used to mess with this girl on the street, man. And he had a baby by her, knocked her up, had a baby by her. He used to, be jive handling her and putting his hands on her and stuff like that. But her brother was locked up, had been locked up for about 15, 16 years. So when he get locked up and he come on the institution, the brother get wind of it that he on the institution. you know, and he had never met the dude before because when he left, his sister was younger, and then he done been in there a while. She done grew up, you know, she got kid, she, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So he had already heard and knew about this dude, and it's the father of his nephew. So now he also know that this dude used to put his hands on his sister. Now, this joker been in prison about 15, 16 years. Now, this dude in particular, I know him. He just like, you know, he ain't like a killer, but he'll put work in. He ain't nobody you could just run over. Ain't nobody just gonna fold up. You gotta really be pushing something at him. He ain't into a whole lot of prison, you know, flammery, gambling, this, that. He do his own thing. He work on the way pal, you know, go to work, got a job in the kitchen or whatnot. He stay in his lane. But at the same time, he was kind of respected because he wasn't no sucker. He wasn't no chump. You know, you ain't gonna just go take nothing from him, nothing like that. But like I say, you got different type of dudes in penitentiary. You got dudes that's just in their life, man, that they just with whatever. You got dudes that you know, that they mind their own business, but they'll get with whatever they need to get with. And you got dudes that just scared and just try to stay out of the way. And you got dudes that's petrified. So you got a lot of different type of dudes in the penitentiary. He fit in that lane, like say he mind his own business. He stayed in shape. You know, I heard about him getting in a couple of scuffles, not nothing too serious. Usually, dudes like that, they get in scuffles with their sellers because there's a misunderstanding in the cell. So this is the type of character that he was to the best of my knowledge. I knew him, but not well. But when he heard that the old boy that came there that used to do what he, you know, deal with his sister, and dude used to put his hands on his sister, you know, you got to think, man, dudes can call home, talk to their mama, call home, talk to their sister, and they heard this information, and they be like, I wish I was out there, man. I would have, you know, woo. Then you mess around on them streets, and you come in the penitentiary, and you end up in these places where this person at. And I know other incidents where dudes done came in, and they didn't necessarily come to the compound where people's family member was, but it was on another compound. But the dudes be so connected, they can send word to, hey man, dude just came on there, woo, and get you done in, you know. So, boom. So he heard the dude was there, right? He make it his business. They even put the dude in the same building, not the same block, but the same building. So he make it his business that he gonna pull up on the dude. So when we go outside on the rec yard, man, he looking for the dude, you know, trying to, you know, put a face on him and whatever. He find out who the dude is. He pull up on the dude. And he pull up on him strong, like, hey, yo, you know, you such. He be like, yeah, what's up? Bang, bang, bang. Took off on him off the rip. That kind of like shot everybody because, like I say, he really want that type of dude. It's like, boom. But now you talking about family matters, man. You talking about your family, your little baby sister, and you couldn't be out there to protect her. You couldn't be out there to do nothing. Yeah, that's going to come out. And when he took off on dude, he was getting off on him real decent. You know, but youngin was kind of, you know, strong. So when he went down to the ground, they tussling and scraping and scrapping around. And dudes just like separating because don't nobody want to get the wreck shut down. And they'd have been tussling for a little second. You know, some blows have been exchanged, some elbows, scraped arms, scraped everything because they on the concrete. So they get them up and everything, they separate and then they jawboning to each other. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, you know what you know who you is. You know who I am. I'm such. Yeah, that's my sister. Yeah, that's my sister. You heard about me. You know me. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, you know, so they going back. So what you talking about? So what you talking, you know, all of this. You know what I'm talking about. They going back and forth about the situation. Dudes separating. He was like, yeah, I. But he knew there. I don't know how long he been locked up, but he came there. So he could have just been coming in the system. Who knows? But he talking, but he don't know what he talking because you talking threat talk, and that ain't going to fly in the penitentiary. Because you get to talking threat talk, man. People got to take all threats seriously. All threats in the penitentiary must be taken seriously. Because it's the threat that you sleep on, it'll be the threat that costs you your life. You know what I'm saying? So he talking, all right, I got you. That's a no-no in prison. That's a no-no. Don't tell nobody you got me. You got me like what? Like when? Like how? What you mean you got me? So, and dude said, oh, you got me. So they telling them, come on, because he had I guess he had a couple of homeboys in there that knew him because he was already with somebody. They pull him away. They pull old head away. He go on about his business. So now it's being taught. But he don't know dude that been in the penitentiary for a while. People know him. People like him. People respect him because he ain't no bad dude. So he get word, first and foremost, when he called home, Did his sister then said, old boy done called home and said, yeah, you done told your brother to do something to me, blah, 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 cussing her out, calling her all types of B's, this, that, and the third on the phone, which further infuriates him. But then not only that, he get word from where the dude is at in the block, telling him he trying to get a Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna do something to him. Man, that's what I mean when I say these youngers be coming in the penitentiary. They deep in the penitentiary, but they got the rules missing. You got the rules missing. There's rules to the penitentiary, man. And these rules, if not adhered to, can cost you your life. You know what I'm saying? That can cost you your life, you know. So then he was even more mad because when he talking to his sister, you know, he getting impressed. His sister, well, don't do nothing to him. He ain't like that. And woo, woo. You know, he don't even want to hear that because he taking it to the point where he feel like I'm defending you and here it is you defending him. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, he your nephew's, you know, father and that. Don't nobody care nothing about that. I know I wouldn't have. I would have felt like he felt. I probably would have even been ready to put that Bethlehem in him on sight. You know what I'm saying? Probably knowing me, you know, put your hands on my sister, man. And I've been locked up in this penitentiary and I can't do, man. So, but that's how dude was feeling, you know. So he already enraged, and then he heard this joker trying to get a Bethlehem. So boom. He, you know, it ain't hard for him to get one. He done been in there. He know the count. He know what's going on. So I know when we get back out on the yard, it's already rumored that everything, something might go down because people know, because people be talking, you know. So Youngin don't even come outside. He don't even come outside on the next wreck. I don't know, it probably because he ain't get the Joan or whatever the case may be. So a day or two go by, you know what I'm saying? He sending word, you know, finding out what's up with Young. Wait, is he still in there? Trying to find out if he done checked in, this, that, or the third. So when we do go outside and he do finally come outside a few days later, dude out there waiting on him. You know, he waiting on him. He want to see what the business is. You done put a threat on his life. You in here trying to cop a Bethlehem. Don't nobody know what's going on with that. You can't play around with that. You know what I'm saying? So he out there, he on the yard, you know, and if you know, you know. You know he scrapped. Probably a gazillion other jokers out there scrapped because it's the penitentiary and dudes know it's danger on the yard. They don't need to go out there if you ain't, you know, if you ain't ready, because even though you ain't got beef, it's beef on the yard. You got to be prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So old boy come out there. He with a couple of his little buddies. Dude is laid in the cut. He got a couple of dudes that mess with him, probably, you know, on point too, like icicles. So they walking around, and then when they finally see each other, you know, old head started walking towards him. You know what I'm saying? So when he started walking towards him, you know, he asked him, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Dude's like, what's happening? You know, he said, you know, I mean, you up in here, you trying to do something to me? You ain't satisfied with what happened? You trying to do something to me? He said, man, I ain't trying to do nothing to you. I ain't trying to do nothing. He said, man, I know what's going on. Is you trying to do something to me? If you make me think you trying to do something to me, young, and I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you up in this joint. I don't care nothing about what my sister said, nothing. I'm going to hurt you in it. Man, you don't even know what you talking about. You been in here. You don't know what's going on with me and your sister. I'm telling you. And they cussing. Look, I'm telling you. If you make me think you trying to do something to me, I'm going to hurt you, young. So he was like, yeah, whatever. Then he got his little homeboys with him. They tell him, man, come on, don't even worry about it. Come on, let's go. So they peel off. But see, like I say, they deep in the penitentiary game, but they got the rules missing. They don't know what's going on. Man is giving you fair play. He giving you fair warning. He letting you know. I put my hands on you because you put your hands on my sister. Now you acting like you trying to do something to me, man. You going to end up in this penitentiary somewhere getting took about this junk. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about, you know, vertical. Ain't that vertical? Yeah, we talking horizontal. So he don't understand that. So he walking around, but then he, like I say, loose lips sink ship. He still talking, and the word get back to him that he trying to get a joint. He ain't got one. He's still trying to get one. So man, it won't even the next day, man. The next day at breakfast, man, they coming out. Everybody going to breakfast or whatever. Man, old head came around that corner, and he with his little two buddies. Old head came around that corner and ain't even do no talking. Just started popping. Pop, pop, hit him in the back. He took off running. The two little dudes, they act like they trying to, and he turned to them. They scrambling around. They want to get on out the way. And they ain't even got nothing yet. But you let your mouth get you that. Because you can't scare no dude in no penitentiary. Not no dude that's trying to survive, dog. Because you scare me, I'm going to get you. I have to get you because you may get me. Just like he came out to cut on them and they won't prepare, somebody can do you the same way. The same way for running your mouth, shooting out threats, selling wolf tickets. You know, but he coming off the streets and he thinking that this is what they do on the street. Oh, I put that pistol on you. Oh, all right, I got you. Man, you can't do that in the penitentiary. You can't do that in the penitentiary. Man, he ran and he he looked like could have been a trash stop. You know, ran straight on over there, hollering, screaming, until the people see him running and hollering, screaming, the police pull him, you know, boom, take him over there to medical. They holler lockdown, everybody got to go back to your block, go back to your block. Don't nobody know what's going on. The two youngins, they scared now because now they think old head going to do something to him. You know what I'm saying? So I heard later on down the line, because old head did get locked up. They came and got him later on that evening. Probably one of, if you ask me, probably one of the two dudes told on him because they was shook. I don't know if old boy told on him or what, but I heard then he gonna try to use that as a lawsuit. But like I said, to my knowledge, people that done file lawsuits in the penitentiary, man, for the most part, I ain't saying all of them because I know some dudes that say, you know, dude won this lawsuit, won that. For the most part, man, it's unsuccessful. You know, you going up against the state is, man, it's like David going up against Goliath, man. You know, you might get slew him, but maybe not. You know, so, yeah, I heard he was trying to get a lawsuit saying that they shouldn't even put him on the institution with the dude. But at the same time, the lawsuit is frivolous because you ain't in there for doing nothing to his sister. So, therefore, there's no way that they could, you know, not put y'all together. You know what I'm saying? That's frivolous. There's no way. You acting like they knew. They don't know. They have no knowledge of what's going on. That's a personal street beef. You see what I'm saying? And these street beefs been coming in the penitentiary, man, since I went in there. Dudes, I don't understand it to the point where unless it's family. Unless it's family, I can understand it. But you got dudes that are coming there, man, and this dude then been beefing with his homeboy on the street. Then he come in there and you gonna pick up the beef. This dude literally done killed somebody that you know, and then he come in there, you gonna pick up the beef. Man, you still gotta do this time, dog. You still gotta do this time. Family, I can understand, but some of that stuff, it ain't had nothing to do with you. You trying to take up for your homeboy that ain't even never sent you a dime since you been locked up. Since you been locked up, ain't sent you a dime, a card, a letter, a visit, or nothing. And dude, these type of things be going on. And I don't know if dudes be glory seeking or whatever, but I done seen a lot of incidents like that where dudes want to take up a beef with somebody that came in here that did something to their homeboy on the street. And a lot of it be them bodies, man. Say, oh, he killed my homeboy on the street. Your homeboy won't even rocking with you. You just knew him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never came to see you when he was alive. He ain't never sent you no money, no nothing. But them things be going on, man. And I'm telling you, and especially with that gang life in that penitentiary now, them dudes, you come in there like that, and then you done did something to somebody that they know, woo, they feel like they got to take up the beef. So a lot of times, these youngins is coming in the penitentiary right now, and they got enemies in the penitentiary already, and they ain't never been in the penitentiary. But you got enemies already in the penitentiary because of what you done did on the street. You know, and that's dangerous, man, because when you first coming in, like I say, you trying to learn the penitentiary. You don't know nothing about the penitentiary. You trying to learn the penitentiary, and you coming in here and you already got smoke. Nah, it ain't going to end well for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to end well for you. And I'm quite sure, you know, he learned a life lesson, man. I don't know what happened to him you know, that was the only time that I ever seen him, ever been around him. But, to my understanding, he ain't have a lot of time, but he going home with a couple of holes in him if he ain't get no more somewhere else later on down the line. But he got a valuable first lesson coming in the penitentiary, man, is, you know, you keep your mouth closed unless you really gonna do something, man. And then you should not even open your mouth until after it's done. But all of that talking in the penitentiary and what you do on the street, thinking it won't follow you in the penitentiary, it definitely will. It definitely will, man, because you got to think, man, in this day and age, almost everybody got somebody that's in the penitentiary. Did they know? A family member, a close friend, a cousin. Somebody got somebody that's in that penitentiary. So you out here on the streets and you doing all this reckless stuff, and then you think you go to the penitentiary and you just got to learn how to survive in the penitentiary. You may go to the penitentiary and already have somebody waiting on you. Already has somebody waiting on you, praying and hoping that you come in there with them. You know what I'm saying? I remember a situation that happened with my brother on the street, man, where some dudes jumped him or whatnot, man, and then them dudes, my brother ain't say nothing, and then them dudes ended up catching cases on something else, and 2 of them was headed to penitentiary. Man, I literally used to sit down there and pray that they did not come around me. I prayed the opposite, because I already knew what I was going to do to them. I already knew. I knew without a shadow of a doubt what I was going to do to them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes, like I say, man, God be working for you all the time when you don't even know. You don't even know, man, but they ain't come around me, and I was glad they ain't came around me, because it was something that I, you know, because calling home and hearing that, and you know, and hearing, you know, my mama voice and this, that, and the third, man, what you talking about? Yeah, but that's a real situation right there, man, with what these dudes out here is doing on the street, and they thinking that, you know, people in the penitentiary don't know. But man, you got dudes in the penitentiary who literally, the streets is their TV. That's all they do. Call home every day, watch the news every night, read the newspaper every day. They know what's going on them streets. I won't never one of them type of dudes who wanted to know what was going on out here to that extent where I'm going to read a newspaper every day or watch the news every day. I ain't watching the news at all, because all that stuff was depressing to me, because I wasn't out there. But I call home, and whatever my family tell me, that's the information that I get. But just wanting to know everything that's going on in your city, in your neighborhood and all that, I won't never enter that, because it ain't going to do me no good. You know, but it's a dudes in the penitentiary that do that. This is how they do their bit. They keep their eye on the street. You would think in your mind, well, why wouldn't you want to stay out there? You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they do. News, newspapers, call home, talk to their homeboys, talk to the new dudes coming in, find out what's going on. They live like that, man. So just keep that in mind. Whatever you doing out here on these streets, somebody in that penitentiary know. They know. You know what I'm saying? Please believe me, they know. So, yeah, but anyway, man, that be happening in the penitentiary a lot, man. There's a lot of street beefs that come in the penitentiary. And youngins just end up getting, you know, he ended up getting stabbed, you know what I'm saying, over some stuff that he did to dude's sister. But he probably could have got away with just a whooping had he not went back to that block and try to act like, probably had dudes in his ear too, man, you can't let nobody do that to you in the penitentiary, you got to do this, you got to do that, and probably had somebody putting a battery in his back, and then he running around asking, you know, who's selling knives, where can I get the Bethlehem from, woo, woo, woo. Are you doing that and thinking that a dude that's been in the penitentiary 15, 16 years, somebody ain't going to go back and tell him that? Penitentiary just like the streets, man, people talk. People talk, man, and somebody get wind that you trying to hurt him, man, you really got off lucky, because he could have killed you. You know, he could have killed you. With what you did to his sister in his mind, and what you trying to do to him in his mind, he could have killed you, bro. It's just the state of mind that he was in, you know, and I guess you shook him up and made him so paranoid that he felt like he had to go ahead and make a move, for somebody made a move on him. Because like I say, them youngins coming in there, man, and they get around some other youngins and they put them batteries in their back and they'll tell you to do something that they not going to do themselves. And you go out there on Front Street and jump out the window and end up losing your life. You know, so, yeah, it is what it is, man. But anyway, it's just something I wanted to share with y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Like I say, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And the blessing is, man, that youngin ain't catch nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, he could have literally killed the dude, man. By him being in the penitentiary for 16 years and probably seeing the things that he had already seen, you don't never know what a man's state of mind is, man. And I don't know how much time he had. I don't know how much more time he had to do. But I know that he could have easily caught a body. And then when you play with them Bethlehems, you don't know. You ain't no surgeon. You hit somebody, they could die on a humbug. You know? So that's a blessing, man. Ain't nobody lose their life. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all let me know if y'all want to know some more about these Street Beef Chronicles, man, because it'd be a lot of incidents like that, and I know some that would literally blow your mind. Just let me know, man. Y'all talk to me. I appreciate y'all, man. We're on the road to 100K. Let's keep going. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Be safe. Be smart. Make good decisions, man. And by all means, man, boom, 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 boom. Duck them hooks, man. They out there. Bam.
The Banky special. Yeah, pure delicious. Pure deliciousness, man. coming out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.